Welcome to another exciting episode of Pro Creative Videos. What we'll be looking at on this video is this group here known as the font group. We'll be looking at the font group, which is situated under the Home tab. Okay, we'll be taking it over from our previous video where we looked at the clipboard. Okay, so the font group. What we can do with the font group, we can actually change the font of a word or text. So let's say we've got our whole text here, and let's say we want to change the font of this text. We want to use a different font. Okay, so what you do, you need to first, this is where we are going to change the font here. We'll click on that drop down there, that arrow there, and we'll have all different kinds of fonts. So what you need to do first, you need to actually highlight the font that you want to change, and we come there, and what you want to do, we want to say, okay, here's the font. We want to change our font to what we're using currently is Times New Roman, as you can see there. Let's say you want to use Cambria or Calibri. The choice is yours. You can even use Bernard, empty condensed. Okay, but now let's say you want to use let's choose Bernard. There we go. You say we've got our Bernard there. So this is the font that you want to use. Okay, now let's say this font we'd want to actually change the size of the font. We want to make it bigger or we want to make it smaller. So what you need to do, we need to first highlight the font, the whole text, before we can do anything with these guys over here. It doesn't matter which one. You first need to highlight the thing that you want to change or you want to manipulate. This is where we change the font size over there. So you click on the font size, you can make it smaller. Let's say you got 8. With Microsoft 2013 and I do believe 2010, you are able to visually see as you just hover your mouse along. Look, I go to 10, it automatically changes without me clicking anything. Go to 11, and then you can actually see that which font suits you best. Okay, but now of course 72 is a bit big. Let's just go down and let's say you want to make it, I don't know, 14. There you go, 14. Click on 14. Some Microsoft versions don't allow you to actually see as you're moving along. So what you need to do, you need to actually click on it and then see. If it's not the one you want, you need to click on it and then see. If it's not the one you want, click on it and then see. Or what you could do is you click on this guy here. It's going to be highlighted and you actually type in the font size that you want. Because let's say here they've got 12 and 14. Let's say 12 is a bit small for my liking, and 14 is a bit big for my liking. I want something that's in between. Let's say I want 13. They don't have 13, but what I can do, I can actually go there and actually manually type in 13 and click enter. Then it's gonna give me 13. Similar with the actual font. When you click there, and since we've got this long list of fonts here with all these different fonts and you do not really know which font you want, what you can do is actually type in the font that you want and say, let's say Calibri. So C-A-L, as you can see, it's actually showing you that is Calibri, and then press enter. and you've got your Calibri font over there. Okay. Another thing that you may want to do is actually use these two buttons over here. You can use that one with the up arrow that says increase the font size, or you can use this one with the down arrow that says decrease the font size. So if you click on the one with the up arrow, you'll actually click and you can see it changes to 14. You click it, changes to 16. It will change to the next one, 14, 16, 18, 20. So the next one is going to be 18, then 20. Or you can actually use this one where you can decrease the font size, 18, 16, 14, as you can see right there, 12. Let's say now what you want to do, you actually want to make all of these uppercase. You can use the change case there, where you can actually change our cases to uppercase, lowercase, sentence case, etc. If you click on that guy there, you've got sentence case. What sentence case does, sentence case will actually change your whole paragraph into a sentence case. What's a sentence case? It's where you start with the capital letter, as you can see there, and you end with a full stop. So you click there on sentence case, and as you can see, it's already in sentence case. Let's say lowercase. You click on lowercase, and as you can see, everything has been changed to lowercase. If you click sentence case, everything now is changed to sentence case. However, now it sort of messes around with your proper nouns. As you can see, I had a proper noun there, had a proper noun there. That was a proper noun. This was an acronym. So it kind of messes with your proper nouns and acronyms and stuff. So what I want to do, okay, we'll just undo that. And let's say you want it all to be uppercase. So you do uppercase. As you can see, everything now is uppercase. Let's say we want to capitalize each word. So if you click capitalize each word, as you can see, each word has been capitalized. Maybe you might want to do that for, say, an acronym. Let's use this acronym for instance. Let's say maybe this was small case, it was a lowercase, and let's say you want to actually say no, this is the acronym, and you want to capitalize each word there. So it will just capitalize each word for you. There you go. Now let's go back and highlight the text, and where were we? We want to actually toggle the case. So when you toggle the case, as you can see, it's going to be a capital, small, small, capital, and so forth. As you can see here now, all our capitals are smalls and all our smalls are actually capitals. So now what we've got here, okay, let's just undo that. And that was the change case. What we are looking at now, want to look at these. What we've got here, we've got clear formatting. What clear formatting does, it actually clears all the formatting that we had. So let's come here, for instance, let's say this one is italicized, it's bolded, and it has red color. The font is red colored. So what we want to work on now, we want to use our clear all formatting. What does clear all formatting do? Well, it if you click on it, as you can see, all the formatting is gone. This is the formatting. Everything, as you can see, is no longer justified. Justified and justification, we'll see justification on our next video, but it's this guy over here where we actually align all our text along the margin. You see, now it's no longer aligned on the margin there, but we'll actually see that later on in our next video. Let's say now what we want to do, we actually want to bold our text. So you click the B for bold, and you can see the text is bolded. If you want to italicize, once it's bolded, it's going to be highlighted like that. See, all these others are not highlighted because they're not in use. But if you click I, which is italic, you click I, and you'll see that our font is actually now being italicized. We've got the underline one. Underlining, you can actually click underline. If you click this one, it's going to underline the whole text. As you can see, it's underlining the whole text. Or you can click this arrow down there to have different styles. So you can have double underline, a dark underline, a thick underline. You can have this dotted underline. You can have a dashed underline. As you can see down there, as I'm moving along down there, it's actually changing. You've got this dot dash underline. You've got dot dash underline. You even have a wave, a wiggly underline. You can have underlining colors. You can choose different colors that you want to underline with. So you've got all these different colors that you may want to choose for underlining. Okay. And when you click, you can have none, which is no underline, or you can have more underlines. Now here, this is where you can actually define your own underline style, where you want to have strike throughs and small caps and all caps and hidden, double strike through, superscript, subscript, but we'll come to all of these are actually here. It's these three over here, which we'll come to right now. But now this is a more advanced section of underlining, which we won't touch on yet. But on my more advanced videos, we will actually touch on this in detail. Okay. Now we're moving on to the strike through. Let's say you want to actually say, since you've got two of these, let's say you want to delete one section. Let's say you want to delete this section. Okay. And we'll just say strike through. You see now that section here has a strike through. Just like you would strike through using a pen and paper. You write something, you make a mistake, and just strike it through. Instead of actually using a T-pex, you just strike through there. So that people can see that, oh, okay, this thing was there, but now you're just striking it through. Or maybe you want to emphasize that this is not what you want, but you actually want another type of thing. You've got these guys here known as the subscript and the superscript. Right now you don't